Hey y'all, it's your girl NeenaRose coming at you for your what to look out for the collective. Hope all is well with you all. I want to thank you all for your likes, share, subscribe, rocking with me. Those of you that have purchased readings, I thank you all. Those of you that have donated, I thank you. So we're just going to do a collective reading on, and if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to do so. I had taken a little break here for a minute to see what's what. Just to kind of, just kind of put some light on my path to move forward. There's a lot of energy here that's trying to hide in the shadows, and I want you all to kind of just figure out what's really going on around you, and what it's going to take to move forward. I'm going to get 3 of these Wisdom of Night, and then we will get some tarot to clarify. And then whatever messages that need to come out. You have obedience here, 48 breaking down to a 12, which is 3. 3 is that spiritual contact that we have, or that comes about. You know what I'm saying? In our walk, on our path. You know what I'm saying? It's that getting in tune with who you are, your spirit realm, the self, what it's going to take. You have meditation at the bottom, 25, breaking down to a 7. Some of you have upped your meditation game. Some of you have moved forward in the energy of what you need to progress. But there are energies here at play to try to hold you back, to stop you. Okay, so I'm looking to get out 3 different scenarios here with these 3 different sets of cards. Because a lot of times, everybody can't hit off the same thing, right? So let's try to get everybody, or at least, 3 different groups of people, some help here. Again, this is a general reading. If you need your own personal reading, everything's in the description box below, okay? So we're going to start off with the 5 of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. I'm hearing a graveyard. Somebody could be doing a graveyard ritual. Somebody could be at the graveyard because someone may have recently passed and you are at their grave. Someone could be grieving pretty hard. Say that's it. So let's see what's up here. I'm going to clarify the major arcana. We're starting off with the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This may have been a recent, like a newlywed type couple, and one of them may have passed away. My condolences to you and your family. Or you may have recently had a child and the child passed. Like this may have been your first child, and your child passed. Like I said, my condolences go out to you all. Now, I'm also hearing some of you are eating other people's food. That may be an issue, a deceptive energy actually bringing in food that that may have been tainted or hadn't really been cleared. You may have not cleared the energy to be eating it because you may love and trust this person. But the thing about people, especially people who are unforgiving, who have things that they have not settled yet, as far as being bitter, they will change up on you and you won't even know that they're against you. Because they're not going to tell you that they're against you, because what? You'll stop dealing with them and then they won't have access to you. We don't really think that far, but somebody has an issue with you and they are being deceptive. Okay. Let's see here. You have the moon, 50. Some hidden energy. Some deep energy. This is going to bring in some change. Something's hidden. The card that came out clarifying it hidden is the Ten of Cups in reverse. Now, some of you may not be experiencing a physical death. Some of you may be experiencing an emotional death. Somebody may have brought a family to shame. They may have brought a family down. It could be you and your mate. Someone may have broken you all up. So you may not literally be in a physical graveyard, but you may be just in a... You haven't moved on from that state of which you all broke up. Some of you may have some witchcraft in this energy. That's why I say I don't know what this food I'm hearing about. Somebody may have fed your mate something, and then they don't, and now their mind has changed. Especially people that deal with that urine and feces. People put all that changes your DNA. That changes up what it is that you really have going on. You know, so a lot of you may be dealing with some things that you may be wondering why out the blue you and this person may have broke up. But that's because of what? Everything has changed and shifted due to what you are consuming. See, you can't put everything in your eye gate, your nose gate, your mouth gate, your ear gate, and then your private parts. You can't put everything in there. Anything, and you can get things in you and they attach entities, whatever, and that's what that is. So I feel like somebody's home life is in shambles, or it has broken up because of what you've been consuming. Now let's see what's up with the second set. This one here came out turned down. What you need to look out for, you have 44 breaking down to an 8, playful. This is hidden energy. I feel like this is one of the worst kind of hidden energies. Because you know how people will try to, they will tap you, hit you, you know, that play fight, try to size you up. This is the energy that I get here. Like they're acting like they're playing, but they popping you on your thigh, pop you on your arm, you know what I'm saying, trying to feel you out. Some of you, there's an enemy in your midst. I'm going to clarify. I got the 2 cards out here to clarify, but there's an enemy in your midst that I'm hearing they come off as if they adore you. Like they just love you. But they're toxic. You have the 2 of Swords here, and then you have a hidden energy here of the Page of Wands in reverse. So it's like, you know, this person you may have to reach out to. Like they may not talk to you on their own. You may have, but they act like they're so crazy about you when you call them. This person, like I said, I don't feel like you all are talking with the Page of Wands in reverse. But it's very immature talk. Whenever you do talk, it's not real. But they act like you are just so adorable. You are just so loving. And they act so loving towards you, but that's not their real energy. That's not who they really are. Some of you need to look out for this person or these people in this situation. Again, this is general. It won't hit with everybody. If you need your own personal what to look out for, get with me. You have here listening, 23 breaking down to a 5. 2 of these came out. And focus, 17 breaking down to an 8. 5 and 8 is 13, breaks down to a 4. But the 5 is change. If you listen to what someone's saying, you may change your perception about them. With this focus here, 17 breaking down to an 8, that has a lot to do with just, you know, gravitating towards the right things, loving who you are, and things of that nature. focusing on what's being said and done at the same time. You may say you love me, but I haven't heard it. You know, when I'm not around you, I hear you talk about me. That type of thing. You have the Page of Cups in reverse here, clarifying this, along with the Tower in reverse. I feel like, you know how some people, they don't want to argue, but I feel like, you know how some people don't like you, so they don't want to take the time to argue or even talk about things. Not saying we should be arguing, but you know, all arguments aren't bad. But I feel like there's an energy here. Okay, I'm gonna get some of those out. Let me get something out for this Tower in reverse here. I feel like somebody is and then the Ace of Cups is still at the bottom. I feel like somebody is still okay. So let's say this here. Okay, you know how you got that person that y'all, you know, y'all may have fell out a few years ago and not really have fallen out. This person may have just didn't want to talk to you anymore because they just didn't like you, but secretly on the cool, they've been jealous of you the whole time. So they never really get in, y'all never really get into it. They just kind of like leave the scene because what? They upset. They pissed off for whatever reason, okay? This Tower in reverse, some of you are dealing with somebody that comes off as cool, but they really can't stand you. One. Two, they don't like the fact of what's coming out about them. Okay, so this person is coming. Okay, so this person, some of you have bumped into somebody recently from your past. Okay, not so much a friendship was over with. At this point, the truth about your friendship is being enlightened. You know how you go years without talking to somebody, y'all are cool, last you knew y'all were cool, and then you bump back into them, and now you elevated, and they've done whatever. You can't say if they've elevated or not, but some truth has come out, and I believe this Tower in reverse, the spirit realm is about to show you who this person really is and has been the whole time. You got the Three of Pentacles in reverse, gossip and slander. Let me move these over because a few came out. You have the Eight of Wands in reverse, the Moon in reverse, the Star in reverse, the Eight of Cups in reverse. This person has not moved on from the past. And the past, that ain't got nothing to do with you. It's just like the hurt and the pain that they've been going through all their life. They still hurt. Maybe 5-10 years ago when you was dealing with them, just, you know, out of knowing them, whether it's through childhood or whatever, they was bitter then, and they're still bitter now. But they think that they're better. They think that they've healed, but they haven't healed with the Star in reverse. The Moon in reverse, some truths are about to come out or have come out, and they're not going to talk to you after you deal with them. The Eight of Wands in reverse, they're done. And then they're going to gossip and slander about you because, let's say you've evolved. Because, see, this is the life path of a lot of people who, and if you need a life path reading, you can get it from the description box below. But this is a person that does not like how you evolved. They smile and act like they do, but they don't like how you evolve. They don't like nothing that you got going on. I feel like a lot of you have love for this person. Because you've been knowing them so long. I'm just going to get an Island Time Wellness out of here. Or whatever comes out at this point. Looks like it's 3 of them. Okay, all 3 of these turned over. So we'll go over that in a minute. Okay, so the Star in reverse is the Ten of Wands in reverse and the Eight of Swords. This is what's clarifying the Star in reverse. Somebody's still in bondage to the things of the past. That's like, you know how you still be in bondage? Something that could have happened over 8 years ago or something like that. You know how some things can be in bondage here? How you can still be in bondage? By turning a blind eye to some things that went on and you didn't elevate out of it. Like, you kind of just got out of it. Let's say like physical abuse. You didn't really deal with the things that was going on. So you may have just kind of elevated to a level of, I'm going to have to get out this situation, but I didn't really walk away. Eight of Cups is here. The Star in reverse, you didn't heal, but you may have walked away, but mentally you're still there. You're still in the bondage with the Eight of Swords, and then you got the Ten of Wands in reverse. The physical bondage is gone. Whoever this is, they're in a mental bondage. They're in a mental bondage of what happened in the past. And you need to beware of this person, because this person have things that may come out. And it may not even be outbursts, because see, a lot of you that have elevated, the spirit realm is going to tell you about this person like they do everybody else. And you need to believe it and keep moving, because you're not going to keep communicating with this person because they don't have the growth. The Eight of Wands is in reverse. The Moon in reverse is being clarified by the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Wands. So this person at one point may have been abundant. This person may have been maybe true to their path, because, you know, like we go through things, right? And it's kind of like, not even kind of like, because it's not even funny or weird that I'm mentioning this now, but it's like the September series of working through growth. You know what I'm saying? We go through things, right? And then we miss some things. So let me say it like this here. We go through things, and then it's supposed to make us better, not bitter, right? And then we go through some more things. And then when we don't do the shadow work, when we don't actually acknowledge what happened, we become bitter and not better. So we still think we functioning under the same things that we was functioning on before, your gifts and your talents. I can name some, but everybody has different things going on, right? So just think about a gift or a talent that you think you're thriving in, and honestly, it has dwindled. The spark is not there anymore. And then, like, for those of you, this person here was abundant at one point. They don't have it anymore. They lost it. This person may have had favor with finances. They don't have that anymore. Because the things that make us thrive and move forward, and then like when we get into these situations, we're supposed to grow from them, not digress. This person really doesn't have a love for it unless somebody's talking about it. They don't have a love for purpose unless somebody's talking about it, or they seem like they're going the same direction, or they can help them. They can help the other person. So, and then when they see somebody who's honestly living the life and working, and a lot of you have come across this person, and they're not really happy for you. They're not going to talk to you anymore. Your conversation is done. And then then they're going to gossip and slander your name, because they're not going to a lot of people don't accept their own accountability for what they've done. A lot of people feel like they can still do what they've been doing and get away with it. What came out here is mask, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. But isn't that what they're doing when you go there or when you talk to them, they're gaslighting you, like acting like it's all good. That's the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And they're not really happy for you at all. You have separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. Okay, and think about it like this here. When somebody is missing you, they're not missing the new you, because they don't know that person. They're missing the old you. They're missing the person that wasn't awake, the person not conquering. Because if you've been conquering and moving forward and things of that nature, you have some things going on that some people just can't deal with. That's the same thing with these other two scenarios. Some people want you by yourself. If somebody broke up your marriage, they want you by yourself because they like you better that way. They like you miserable. They didn't like the smile that person put on your face. And if you need some prayers of protection, you need to get with me. And then you have both, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. Like I say, somebody has a lot to deal with, because when there are a lot of people who compare themselves to other people. Yeah, like, I want to do this or do that, and it's more so where we're really going. Where are we really going? People will compare themselves to you and think that they should have came in because yours came in. But they didn't do the work. Or while they sitting around being jealous and envious, they didn't pull that out. They didn't pull that out of their system. Where'd you get that from? Oh, you got it from your parent when your parent didn't take up for you when you were being abused. Your parent, a lot of us go through things where a lot of us pick up jealousy and envy through family members. When we're picked out of the crowd, and jealousy and everything comes from within the family as a child. And then as you get older, you provoke jealousy in other people, and you don't even know that, you don't know it, but that's because somebody already put the beam on you. You got to understand it's just a shift of energy. And it's something that you got to deal with. So when you start dealing with jealousy and envy, as far as healing from that, what do? If you know. What you do is you have to go to the next level of living and acknowledge this jealousy and this envy. You have to acknowledge it, not so much in verbal conversation, but when you're talking to someone and you realize jealousy is hitting them, and you provoke jealousy. Because see, it comes from it didn't already happen before. So what you do is you pray against that. You pray against that spirit from even being in your energy. It's not yours. It's not healthy. It is, I don't claim it. And then you seal that prayer. But you have to acknowledge that thing. People don't just stop being jealous and envious because that spirit bounces from person to person. And if you're already entangled in that spirit, it's not going to be hard for that person to put that energy on you when you're talking to them. So this person is unhealed. They were always jealous. So then when they see you shining in your glory, because what a light up on a hill cannot be hid, you're not hidden anymore. So what happens? You are basically out in the open. A lot of you are walking in your truth and your purpose now. And you're coming across people who had discounted you. And I don't believe you knew about it. I believe it was behind your back with the Three of Pentacles here in reverse. You didn't even know that this person was doing all this before. Now you see them for who they are, because they know that they have not done the work. And there are a lot of people being exposed through their outer appearance for how they're looking, how things are manifesting for them. They can't take it. So look out for these people, because these people don't have your best interest at heart. If you need a personal what to look out for, definitely get with me. It's your girl, NeenaRose. Let me pray. Creator, I come to you and I thank you for everything that you're working out on the collective's behalf. Letting them know that things are not as they appear. Showing them who it is and what it is that they need to come up against. I speak that they continue to move in an energy that is very progressive for them, that they can understand where they need to go and how they're going to get there. I speak that they cut these people off who are fake alliances, fake allies, and understand that the foes that are in their face are not really going to help. Selah. Y'all have a good one. You know what I'm saying? If you need a reading, definitely get with me. I will be talking to you all soon. This your girl, NeenaRose. Y'all be blessed.